My name is Royce Epstein. I am the Senior Director of Design Insights, and I'm here in our showroom with my friend and colleague, Mark Page.
Thanks, Royce. Yeah, I'm Mark Page. I'm the Vice President of Design for the Mohawk Group. And today we're going to introduce you to our design story for the year, which is Techne.
So you're probably wondering, what is this strange word, Techne? Techne is an ancient Greek word that means art, craft, or skill, and it's all about how we make something with our hands using the intellect of our minds and coming up with something beautiful for the world that is new and exciting. So we do that every day at Mohawk Group, and we wanted this year to interject the idea of tech into Techne. How is craft merging with digital technology to bring craft into the future? So welcome to Techne.
Royce, will you walk us through the various stages of development story?
Yeah, let's do that, Mark. I think the first thing to talk about is that Techne has 3 sub-themes. The first one is called Craft Core. And Craft Core is all about the original notion of craft that we all think of. Things that are handmade, authentic, made with usually natural materials, and all of us appreciate the authenticity and the imperfection that goes into things that are handmade. So for example, we have this terracotta bowl that was made out of this beautiful terracotta clay. This would be a great example of craft core, so OG craft. So that's the first one. And our second category is called coded craft. And this is where digital technology takes shape. So this is a 3D printed vase, for example. So this is, I guess we could consider it craft, but again, it's not made by hand. It's made by a 3D printer or a machine. One thing we want to point out and mention, part of our craft core theme are these beautiful lampshades that was made by one of our designers on staff, and Mark's going to share that story.
Yeah, and throughout our year, as we start to bring the designers into the conversation, it is a fully immersive design experience for everybody. And again, as Royce mentioned, this was Samantha, one of our newest designers. She physically made these in her own time at weekends to build with a vast array of material that we're launching this year that all talk to that same design story.
Yeah, and so the third category that's part of Techne is called soft logic. And soft logic is that idea of using craft and technology together for the greater good. You all know at Mohawk we love to talk about aspirational stories that bring people hope, and that's using design for the greater good. So we have a soft logic collection that is within the whole greater soft logic theme, and we have lots of examples of that on the table with these wonderfully large colorful patterns that are all about intricate layering of pattern work, whether it's a base layer that is drawn by hand, and then we have beautiful digital patterns that are overlaid, or maybe we have patterns that look like they were embroidered even though they were made on our Definity. So lots of our technology that we have at the mill, whether it's the software that we're using or the looms that we're using, actually already live in the Techne world, because we're already working with craft, and our designers, especially on Mark's team, are designing with their hands and drawing, but then they're using the machinery and the software that we have to actually bring the patterns to life through technology. So that is also a great example of what we do for Techne.